click, off, click your nitrile gloves. Discharge. Hello and welcome to StarBorn Science. Today we will be synthesizing nickel ethylenediamine perchlorate. Its structure is pretty simple. They are three bidentate ligands, meaning they bind on both sides to the nickel, and there are three of them. Nickel has 6 coordination positions. Nickel has a +2 charge, so we have 2 counter ions to balance its positive charge, and this is our complex. There are 3 ethylenediamine molecules like a cage around the nickel, and 2 perchlorate anions balancing the charge. So, since I do not have nickel perchlorate, I will have to make it. Now I have here nickel nitrate, perchloric acid and sodium carbonate. Now I will take some sodium carbonate and add it into this beaker, and then add distilled water. The goal here is to add nickel nitrate and precipitate insoluble nickel carbonate, which then will be filtered off and reacted with perchloric acid to yield nickel perchlorate. So here is my solution of sodium carbonate. It's pretty soluble, it will dissolve soon. So now that the sodium carbonate has been completely dissolved, I will start adding the nickel nitrate, and you will see the precipitate of the nickel carbonate starting to form. Now this solution will thicken and become the consistency of a thick syrup, and here we can't use gravity filtration because it will take forever. Even I can't wait that long, so here we will have to use vacuum filtration. So let me turn the pump on. And everything has beautifully been sucked away, and now we'll let this cake dry on the hot plate. So here we have the carbonate isolated. You like my glow? It's one size smaller. So now I'm going to drop-wise add perchloric acid, until we have a green solution. And there you go. Now we have nickel perchlorate. This was our goal all along. Now all that's left to do is to add ethylenediamine. We've prepared this solution in a previous video, if you remember. You see the complex forming, reacting with the acid and then going away again. This is gonna happen a couple of times till the complex is fully formed, and then it will precipitate. I believe so. Yep. And there you go. It crystallized. Ooh, this is beautiful. Yo guys, I'm not joking, this is a beauty of a complex. It's hot though. I'm gonna leave this to cool down and then I'm going to filter it. And then we're gonna test it. And this is how it looks after filtering. It looks... Oh, someone's calling me. Oops. So back to our stuff. This is how it looks after filtering. A fine crystalline purple solid. Not gonna lie guys, it looks absolutely stunning. Even though it's toxic because it contains nickel, it's absolutely beautiful. Now this complex, beautiful as it may be, it is still energetic. However, it still suffers from an extremely poor oxygen balance, meaning these two chlorates, perchlorates over here, cannot fully oxidize the carbons in these ethylenediamine molecules over here. However, do not fret, this is why we can summon our chlorate to save the day. So I've calculated for you, so that you do not have to do the math here, that we can use 60% chlorate. Yes, I know it's more than the complex itself, but that's what the math gives us here to have a 0% oxygen balance. So let me show you how a mixture containing 60% chlorate and 40% of the complex behaves. Now here is how the oxygen balance version burns with 60% potassium chlorate. Keep in mind this is 0% oxygen balance. So let's do an impact test. It melted the aluminium foil. That's great. So this is the impact test of the oxygen balance mixture. So 1, 2, 3. That did it. So yeah guys, this was the video for today. If you ask me, this performs more like a secondary than a primary. Still dangerous compound. You saw that it went off with the oxidizer added. Its stability is due to the ethylenediamine ligands, which is not that a very active ligand compared to the hydrazine ligands of the previous video. So, in any case, that was the video for today. I hope you learned something instead of just watching me blow up shit. And hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Don't if you didn't. And keep dreaming, keep exploring. And I will see you on the next one.